Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video today. I have a special message for you. We have a 4th of April, we have 4-4, which is a master number, and in numerology it is called a master healer, which is also deeply associated with manifestation. So today we have a truly great day when it comes to increasing the power of manifestation. And if we go into ancient times, our ancient ancestors were using the power of manifestation for healing. So from where that master healer is coming from? Firstly, you know, in numerology, every time we have two same numbers like 11, 22, 33, they're called master numbers. So 11 is called an intuitive seeker. 11 represents seeking something new or starting something new, initiating something new, getting into or stepping into a new direction. So it basically means that we intuitively start doing something new. Then 22 is called the master builder. Whatever we've started doing as a new thing, if we are consistent with it, we master it, right? We become masters of it. That's why this year, 2022, is deeply focused on mastering ourselves, mastering our minds, mastering our emotions. That's why you can find out that maybe if you're going through certain challenges or that something is repeating constantly in your life this year, it is repeating because it is teaching you what you need to heal about yourself or what you need to master about yourself, so those things will stop happening to you, or better said, for you. Then we have 3-3, which is called a master teacher or a master leader. You know, once we've mastered something, it's a great time for teaching it, right? So we can enlighten others or uplift others. That's what happens when we master something. We feel an urge to teach others, so the energy can travel, so the energy can exchange, right? And when it comes to 4-4, when we start teaching others, at the same time, we become master healers because we start healing the world. We start removing the old, the toxic, the negative patterns by bringing something new, something fresh, something which is coming from a greater alignment, right? When we start something new, we master it, we start teaching it. And that's how we start healing the world. And that's what is happening right now. If you can see, like all around the world, people are waking up, people are healing from their wounds, from their traumas, from their old emotional pains. And people are changing their behaviors. People are changing their toxic habits, their toxic patterns. And you know, every time when on collective level we start doing that, we start creating and emanating completely new energy, new vibration. And it is affecting a collective consciousness. So even people which were never interested into this kind of maybe spiritual concepts or whatever, started reading books about it or started watching videos about it, and slowly, like, energies are guiding them towards this kind of directions completely unconsciously. So your actions are always affecting everything in the existence, everything, same as your thoughts and emotions. And when it comes to the energies like today, when the healing energy is really present, it's great to take time for ourselves and to recognize what we are actually working on. Our desires truly coming from my heart, or what I'm working on bringing me a great fulfillment, or when we're thinking about the future that we want to manifest. You know, just a quick reminder, all possible realities are already present in the quantum field. And if you're staying consistent with thinking about it, feeling them emotionally, like for example, you take time at the beginning of your day or whenever in your day, for visualizing it, for feeling it, for writing about it, like journaling about it, taking actions towards it, you're walking into that direction. You're completely shifting your energy, and you are supported, like the whole universe is supporting you to do that work. So number 44 is also bringing us a great vibration of increased attention. Your attention may be more increased today, which means that your focus can be stronger. You can be more focused today. And for those of you who are more aware of or more sensible to energies present right now, may feel like your attention span, if you're visualizing your future, is much longer. Or if you're just practicing self-awareness, your attention span is much stronger today and it's much harder to distract you. Be aware of that, because what is attention? Attention is like focus, it is awareness. We are aware of something, and wherever we place our awareness, our attention, we start feeding it with our energy. So when our attention is stronger, it means that our energy towards that thing is stronger, and we can manifest it much faster. So become aware of your focus today, your attention, your awareness, and nurture it. Like truly pay close attention to your path that you're walking on. And maybe you will receive some important insights, like, are your actions aligned with who you want to become? Are your habits supporting your future self, your wanting future? Does your thoughts support that wanting future? And you may recognize that there are things you still need to change. As at the 1st of April, we've been talking a lot about planting seeds, about manifestation. And now we are like nurturing the seeds. And every time we are nurturing the seeds, we learn something new. We recognize, okay, this is not so good for that kind of manifestation, okay, it works better. And we become aware what works and what doesn't work, what brings us more joy and what brings us less joy, because what truly matters is how much fun we are having at walking towards it. But then, as I mentioned, the Master Healer, it is also reminding us about what kind of parts of ourselves we are still like avoiding to heal. Like, are there certain fears that are still present within us and we are ignoring them? Usually people are afraid of being alone. People are afraid of not being safe, of losing money or whatever it is. Those are fears. People are afraid of death. And you know, those are really powerful fears. But every day we decide to do something about it, to maybe learn a bit more about it, or just to become aware, like in what area of my body I can sense it and send some love towards that area of your body. Just become aware. You know, what I've learned about my fears, every time I become aware of the fear, it disappears. So I've recognized, well, if I am more conscious of myself, I'm less afraid, because I've recognized that who I truly am is just an awareness. It's consciousness, it's infinite joy, it's like complete creative force. And when I step into that awareness, I feel love. I feel love for existence, I feel love for myself, whoever I am, I feel love for everything. I've learned that this is who I am. And in that state, there is no fear. So fear is like a mind structured. Fear is made by mind. And most of the mind is created by our environment. So when we expand our attention, we also become more aware of where we focus on our daily basis, what we let ourselves to perceive, what we let ourselves to hear, what we let ourselves to see, to read, to watch, and so on. And that's where we truly start consciously evolving, consciously expanding. And that's what it means that your consciousness starts rising. It's a beautiful process, but it's not always beautiful. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes we are going through dark moments. Sometimes we are going through painful moments, but it's all part of the healing process. So remember that it's all okay also feeling bad about certain things. It's all okay also sometimes you feel like you're not moving forward, you feel stuck or whatever it is. Just remind yourself that it's all part of the process. You don't need to feel always good about yourself, but you can always look forward to become more grateful for yourself, to appreciate yourself more, to appreciate who you are becoming, and how far you've come, how many great things you've already achieved and manifested. That's what will raise your spirit to see more beauty in the world. And you can always remind yourself that beauty is only present to those who can see it. So it's never the case that good things are not here. It's just that we are not willing to see them, or we are not ready, or we just don't want to see them. But they're always present, my friends. That's why creative expression is so powerful, because it helps us to disconnect from that analytical mind, which is constantly analyzing, observing, criticizing, calculating. And that's why painting, for example, or drawing or writing can create healing effects on your body, because it helps us so easily to disconnect from our mind. Sometimes meditation for people don't work because they recognize when they go into meditation they experience like more thoughts than ever before. But the fact is that those thoughts were always present, but you've been distracting yourself. So that's why meditation, especially at the beginning, can be unpleasant. But it doesn't need to be that way. If you play some beautiful music, you find a place which truly suits you, and you just feel good about it. Just program your mind that you love to meditate, that it's important to you. And you will see that slowly your approach about everything will start changing. And that's all a part of the process. So how to use today's energy? Well, ask yourself what kind of areas of your life you could discipline more. You could build more discipline. Maybe you found out that you could initiate a certain business plan, but you don't have enough time. But you could wake up 1 hour earlier, and there would be 1 extra hour to work on that idea. Or maybe you want to start meditating, but you say like you don't have a quiet space. Well, again, wake up earlier when all other people are still sleeping, or go outside into the nature, or find a way. There's always a way. And the reason that you are at a certain situation where it feels like there is no way is because universe is pushing you to step outside of your box, to see life in a wider perspective. That's where you will recognize that it was not your only limitation. There's so many different limitations you're still limited by. But if you can't see the limitations, you will never be able to step outside of them. So firstly, we need to recognize how much we are truly limited. So then we can overcome them, right? So use today's energy for recognizing where to build a greater discipline, because discipline is helping us to not be so distracted by our outside noises, by outside information. It's not truly wrong watching news if you need this kind of information for your daily life. But watching news all day long because you're afraid of what will happen will not help you much to improve your life. Right? We become aware of the great balance, how much is enough, right? And we recognize how to balance all parts of myself. How much is enough of meditation? How much is enough of junk food? How much is enough of negative thoughts? How much is enough of reading self-help books? Even self-help information can be addictive. How much is enough? How to balance your learning and acting, trying the lessons. Lesson is not truly learned if we don't apply it, right? So that's all that is coming up right now. And this is the energy that is truly helping us not just to manifest. Manifestation is a byproduct of change that you've created within you. So manifestations will come. Focus on your self-realization, like how to know yourself better every single day. How to know more about yourself and become it. Like how to embody more of your unique energy and peel off the layers of false character, false identity that you've adopted from your environment. So, my friends, it's a great time to spread some love in the comment section, to raise some love right now, because some people are going right now through those dark moments because they are healing their spirit, their emotional system. And I can see often that for some people it is a bit darker. So let's spread some love for everyone so the path may be a bit lighter. And I love you all, guys. I love you all, my friends. So I want to also remind you that today is the last day to enter our giveaway on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, where you can win a free print of the painting that you've been watching today, Infinite Potential. Go there and check it out. Tomorrow I will announce the winner on my Instagram page. And I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. You're all truly appreciated. Till next time, one love.